Hey, what's up? My name is Seyi Shay, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a musician, I'm a songwriter, I'm a singer, I'm an actress. Catch me on Snappy 7, Nairobi News, this weekend. Call my roll means let it roll in Yoruba. It's a bit of wordplay there because we basically mean let it go on, or you know, in our video, we mean let the booty roll, the tootsie roll, like the Americans would say, but let it roll, let the night roll, let the body roll, let the booty roll, let the music roll, you know. These are all contexts in which we use that phrase in our song. Well, to be honest with you, I was in Atlanta just recording for my next EP project. And Koma Roll stood out like a sore thumb because the sound of Koma Roll is like a Lagos bongo sound, right? And the rest of my EP is nothing like that. But it was like divine order. Harmonize came to record in the same studio that I had recorded in, and the engineers happened to play the track to him, being that he's African and I'm African. And you know Americans, sometimes I feel like they think Africa is a country. Yeah. So they played it to him and said, hey, we just had an African lady here, listen to this. You know, and they told me that, you know, they played it to him, he liked it. And I asked him to ask him if he would put a verse on, and he did. He came into Lagos in December, we shot the video. Harmonize is humble, he's sweet, he's hungry for it. He works very hard. He's one of those East Africans that come into Nigeria and actually put the work in. And that's what I appreciate about him, because I find that Nigerians are the ones that always go out into different people's countries and really just like terrorize with the hustle, right? Yeah. But I don't see enough of other African countries coming to Nigeria to do the same. But when they do, it works out for them, because Harmonize is huge in Nigeria now. So is Diamond, so is Vanessa MD. So it just, but that's as a result of their work and the hustle that they put in. A few of my songs, you know, blew up out here more than even in my home country. Like Right Now and Murder. It wasn't until East Africa really kind of like bigged it up. The Nigerian now grabbed onto it and made it #1 everywhere. This is Right Now and Murder. But I would say that the East Africans caught the wave quicker, you know. It was a collaboration with myself and Shady, who features on the song as well. And we were at the Starboy house, and he had producers working in different places, Legendary Beats, Dr. Frabs, different people. And I was walking past one of the rooms, and I heard this beautiful sound coming out. It sounded like a music box. And that's a sound, by the way. And I was like, wow, that sounds dope. So I walked in and I said, hey, you know, I called Shady, because Shady's full of vibes always. And Shady is a Nigerian artist, if you didn't know. And he came through and he just started freestyling. He say he want murder, he say he want do that thing, yeah. And then as he was singing it, I was replying back to him. And the producer, Dr. Frabs, was like, you guys need to record that right now. So we did, he recorded his verse. And then because it had this kind of like Caribbean feel bounce to it, I called on Pato Rankin, who at that point had a song called Alubarika out. And I had a feeling he was going to be big anyway, so I was like, better grab him now. So we did, and he did the record, and that was it. History. So the year before last year, I met up with a guy called Omi Dimples while I was in Tanzania. And I loved his voice. He loved mine. In fact, no, we met in Uganda. I was headlining a show called Blankets on Wine. And that was my first biggest crowd, like ever, as Seyi Shay. And Omi Dimples was there. And we hooked up. I said, let's do something. He sent me a record. I said, this is dope. He said, can you speak Swahili? I said, no. I said, but you're going to teach me because I want to speak Swahili. So we got on the phone, and he literally guided me through every line that you hear in Swahili.
ondoa Ili jeribo endani Mwenyewa mejitoa Na kukukata sijuti Omeyeti atua
Yeah, definitely. Afro. Is her name Afro? Yeah. Really want to work with her. I think she's dope. And Sauti Soul, I'll be in the studio with them this week. Actually, I'll tell you a funny story about Sauti Soul. Sauti Soul was supposed to be on the feature of Yolo Yolo. Yolo 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 Yolo. If you haven't heard it, go to Seyi Shay's Essential playlist. Cop that now. They missed that just by the, like, when they heard it, they were like, that was the song we were supposed to be on. I was like, yes. And they were like, oh, shit. So,
Help me YOLO
Kenyans are so chill compared to Nigerians who are quite aggressive. And I love the country, I love the weather, I love the food. I love the vibe, I love the music in particular, which is probably why I keep coming back, because out here in Kenya, the voices are different. You guys can actually sing melodically, beautiful high-pitched voices. You respect the music, you respect music and the artistry of music. You guys love live music. So I feel like I fit right in because that's kind of where I'm coming from as well. These are just some of the things I love about Kenya, East Africa. I guess just being a woman in the music industry is challenging enough because, you know, the music industry is very male dominated. And I feel like as a woman, you kind of have to, you know, always prove yourself more than the guys do. And then consistency and then evolving and then staying relevant is exceptionally hard as a woman, because like once you reach like 25, 30 upwards, everybody expects you to kind of be a certain way. And if you're not, it's like, ooh, shunned upon, especially from we as Africans, right? But the guys, no problem. And I'm going to be releasing more music as well. I'm putting together another EP. I don't know when it's going to be out yet, but it will be soon. Okay. Yeah, so just stay tuned. I mean, like a lot of this info and a lot of the questions you're asking me, you can really find out if you really wanted to. But thank you for asking, because it just helps me tell my story in my own words. But if you follow me on my Instagram, which is I am Seyi Shay, or YouTube, check out my videos. My website is www.iamsheyshay.com. And you can just kind of like keep track, send me emails, send me messages, you know, really find out what's really going on. Komarol go below go below go. I said ibadi jeko go below go ai.